Welcome back to our cross stitch channel, Stitching a Little. In today's video, we're going to be showing you my mom's WIP updates. And what we mean by WIP updates is that she's working on specific projects throughout the whole year. So these projects that you're going to see are going to be basically updates on how much or how far she's come along on the project. You're going to see the previous advancement, and then you're going to see how much she's come along. So grab your coffee. We're drinking some espresso coffee on a rainy day, or grab your snack, whatever you want to drink, and let's get started with the video. Okay, with my mom's WIP updates, we're going to start off with the 2 projects that she finished. And if you want to see more details about these 2 projects, feel free to go ahead and check out the video in which we dedicated a whole video to a total of 4 projects that we finished. So we finished 2 projects each. Here I'm just going to be showing you the 2 projects that she finished, but if you want more details about these 2, feel free to go ahead and check out that video because we go more in depth with these 2 projects. We give you more details, more information. So I'm just going to do a little brief overview of these 2 in this section of this video, since it is also a WIP update. So for this one, you've only seen it this time, once, which is in the previous video where we showed you the finished projects, and now, but it wasn't specifically a WIP update. This is just a random project that we chose and we decided to finish it. But you can see how beautiful it turned out. We dyed the fabric here at home, and we have more details to give you about this one, but to not make this video so long, if you want more details about these 2, once again, you can go ahead and see that video. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you very quickly what would be her second finished project, which is this one of the polar bears. She stitched this one in a 16 count Aida, I believe. I'll be putting the measurement here on the screen of the project and of the fabric that she stitched it on. But it's the 2 polar bears, and it's just so beautiful. We love how this turned out. Look at those colors. Look at the French knots. It's just so gorgeous. We have a lot of details to give you about this project as well, but we gave all of those details and all of that information in that video of the finished projects. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, so we're going to start off with the cat and the dog, which is this one that you see over here. And this one is a replica because this one, we bought it on AliExpress on stamped fabric, and it's turning out beautiful. We love how stunning it's looking. It has a lot of detail. It's one of our favorite stamped projects that we've done. Now, although it is very much almost complete, she is missing some stitches over here, and she's missing some refills in some of the snowflakes. So as you can see, she's missing just a little bit of stitches to be able to finish this one, but it's almost done. So probably for the next WIP update, you'll see this one finished. This one does measure 34 by 38 centimeters, and as you can see, it's from Joy Sunday. And Joy Sunday is one of the most popular brands on AliExpress that sells cross-stitch in stamped fabric. We have 2 or 3 more of these from Joy Sunday here at home. And then these are the flosses that she's using. She's going to be left with a lot of flosses because, as you can see, she does have a lot, and she's only missing a few stitches to be able to finish this one. So once finished, she will have a lot of floss remaining. Other details that you might want to know, this one is being stitched on 14 count Aida, as you can see. And we love it. We love the colors. We love the theme. It's so beautiful. We can't wait to see this one finished. And you'll be seeing the previous WIP update here on this side of the screen. But you can see that basically she's done quite a lot. She's only a few stitches away from finishing this one. To have this update compared to the last time that you saw it stitched, I think that it's a very good advancement. All right, now let's move on to the second WIP update. Okay, so next we have the Dimensions Cow, and this one is called Sweet Cow. She is stitching it on a 14 count Aida. Once finished, this one will measure 12 by 12 inches. And it does give you the option of stitching it with the flowers, as you can see, or without the flowers. So you have that option as well. I mean, in the pattern, you have more details on how to accomplish whichever look you're going for. So these are some of the flosses. It brings 2 of these floss organizers, the ones that Dimensions typically bring. They do have long strands. Dimensions does use long strands for each of their floss organizers. And then it does bring separately this floss. This one, they named it 18519, which is basically kind of like a charcoal color. So this one is separate because she might be using a lot of this one. So I'm going to organize her flosses, but there's a lot of variations like greens, pinks, and lots of charcoals in this one. Okay, so that you can see how she's come along. So you're going to see the previous WIP update here on the screen, and this is how much she's done. You won't be able to see this part because it's covered with the hoop, but she did finish this ear. For the flowers, she has some backstitch done. Not all of it, but some. And she does have some backstitch in one of the eyes as well. So she's going at her pace. She might be doing some more backstitch or finish the backstitch for the end. Or let the backstitch be the last step. I'm not sure. But you can see that this is beautiful. Once again, it's in a 14 count Aida. This is the fabric that the kits came with, which is a white fabric. We were able to mine the fabric here at home, and it's beautiful. We love it. I mean, this is a beautiful design. And if you like cows, if you like farm style theme, you're going to really like this project. She's been loving the experience, and we were able to get this one on a digital pattern. So she is stitching it digitally now in the Pattern Keeper app, which is a very useful app for cross stitchers. And that's the app that we use when we like to cross stitch and we don't want to highlight the paper. We just highlight digitally, and you can advance a little quicker. So if you've never had the Pattern Keeper app, we recommend it very much because it's a very good app to use if you like cross stitching. I mean, it's just turning out beautiful. And every time that she gets this project and starts stitching it, she advances very much. And it's only like 2 or 3 times that she sits down to stitch this one. So once again, we recommend Dimensions kits very much if you're starting out with cross stitch. They have different levels of difficulty, and this one is absolutely beautiful to stitch with. Okay, so next we have Anne with the Knee. And Anne with the Knee is a project that we bought from AliExpress as well. So this is a Soda design, Soda cross stitch design, and it's this one that you see over here. You're going to be seeing the previous WIP update here on the screen. As you can see from the difference of the one that she had before, here she was able to finish what would be the frame of the center of the design, which is in the yellow color. She was able to do the cookie. Again, not everything has the back stitch done, but she does it at her own pace. Maybe she wants to do the back stitch for a later time. So other than that, she did a few of the houses, and she's been able to stitch a little bit on this one, as you can see. I mean, the Soda designs are super beautiful. They have a very good color variation, like pops of color, very vibrant as well. And they're very beautiful. They have a lot of collections of this one, of the Soda designs, in this square format. You'll be seeing here some on the screen, but they have of all the fairy tales, of all the classic stories. To name a few, they have Red Riding Hood, they have Cinderella, they have Beauty and the Beast, which is one that she finished and it turned out beautiful. They have Rapunzel. They have a lot of different stories, and after this one she might stitch Red Riding Hood, and I myself might stitch, after I'm done with Peter Pan, I might stitch Wizard of Oz or Rapunzel. We'll see. Okay, so then you can see that these are the colors that it brings, and these are the classic organizers that this brand brings. So you can see a lot of different pops of colors. Once again, their color variations are stunning. Then here you can see that it's essentially the same thing. It brings the pattern that you need, all the instructions, And this one, she's also stitching it on a digital format. So she's stitching it along with the help of the Pattern Keeper app. These type of soda designs, you're able to find what would be the pattern, the digital pattern for these on Etsy or on different websites. If you have any questions, you can let us know. Remember that Pattern Keeper only works with PDF digital formats. So if you want to stitch on that app, remember that it's only on digital format, PDF digital format. All right, everyone, that was all for my mom's WIP updates. We hope that you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know down below in the comment section. And if you like this video, you can always give us a like. That helps us very much. And if you want to see more cross-stitch content or Flosstube, in which you'll learn along with us more about cross-stitch and we share with you our experiences, then you can also subscribe to our channel. We'd be more than glad to have you here and be a part of the Stitching a Little family. If you have any questions for us, feel free to let us know. And that will be all for today's video. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!